What is going on, Moon Crew? How are we doing? How are we doing? Another week, another dollar. We got some news coming up. Got some fantastic things. We've been busy all week. Actually, we've been busy for the past 2 hours working on getting some liquidity into Paul, which is why this episode is so named Liquidity, because that's what we're doing over there. But yeah, good to have everybody in here. Go ahead and hit the like button if you would. I'd appreciate it. Go ahead and get that out of the way so we don't forget, because I know it's easy. Everybody just forgets. Who we got in here in the beginning? Who in here? Oh, we got Fairground. What's up, man? We got Amber. Hey, Sam. Tim, Mayor of Crypto. What's up, dude? How are we doing? What's up, Alvin? How's it going? Sitecoin in the house. That's right. That's right. And Holmes, what's up, man? What's up, man? So, hey, Ghost, what's going on, dude? What's up today?
Not much, man. Just dealing with getting Paul set up, and as soon as we're done with this show, I'm going to prop my ass right in front of the TV and watch 60 Minutes with Brad Garlinghouse.
Fantastic. Look, dude, here's the thing. This could be a boom or a bust, depending on the type of things he talks about. So I'll be watching it too. But we're going to have to see how that goes. We're definitely going to have to see how that goes. But yeah, just to let everybody know what I've been doing. What me and Ghost have been doing for the past few hours, and a few hours last night, and a few hours the night before. Is, there's 3 main steps to onboarding to Paul Chain. All right, we've done step 1, we've done step 2. All right, we're in the middle of step 3, and that is all that is. The only thing remaining is launching the liquidity pool, pairing them, and putting the liquidity in, and we're live. We're good to go. We're coming into some issues because the way we launched on Ape Store, the way that Ape Store does their contracts, the way they have to set it up to where they launch from Ape Store into Uniswap. There's something there. There's something that they know how to fix. They're working on it right now. They're taking care of it, but that's all we have to do, and then we're launched on there. So that'll be 9 chains. We've already deployed on 8 of them. We're going to deploy on Crow. As soon as we get the liquidity pool up and running, we're deploying on Crow as well. They're working on Solana. I mean, come on, dude. They're working on Solana, getting that on getting on Solana chain too. So that's something that's going to be good. That's something that's going to be good. So how are you liking this market, Ghost? What's up? How are you liking this market, man?
I'm happier than pig and shit.
I mean, look, everybody's happy right now as long as they either took some profit or in there for the long haul. I've told people before, like, I blew my whole bag at the bottom, and some of it was really close to the bottom. Some of it was in the BTC range of 17 to 19,000. So I was I
am hedged to the hills right now.
Hey, look, I was like, hey, here's the deal. If it goes any lower than 17 and 19,000, I don't care. I've got an amazing entry. So I started buying all kinds of stuff, even these low caps that people were talking about wasn't going to do anything. And even if they dropped, I didn't care. I blew my whole bag down there. And right now, I am so happy that I did that I dropped the money in and set it and forget it. You know what I mean? Happy.
I've been in Bitcoin since it was 12 and 13,000. I cashed out like 4 or 5 times prior to that, and I've been in ETH since it was $200. So
yeah. Well, I mean, look, dude, that's the thing. Like, a lot of people look. Hey, I'm not down in Crypto. I love that guy. Yes, guys. I love that guy. He is cool. But he's talking about maybe. Or was it Crypto, or was it Eric Crown Crypto? All these crypto guys, I can't remember which says which. I think Eric Crown Crypto is talking about the top of the market is in March. I don't know if he's gonna pre-evacuate his wallets, and that's not a good idea. You know what I mean? That's probably not a good idea. He's gonna be really pissed if it does what I think it's gonna do, and everybody else thinks it's gonna do.
We won't see that until June or July.
What
I think you and I think it's going to do.
Well, see, this is what I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna talk about this on a macro scale. All right,
Popcorn?
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 No, No, just don't chew with your mouth open. That's nasty. Some people, this isn't an ASMR show, so some people don't like that. What's up, Ryan? What's going on, man? What's up? How you doing? How you doing? How you doing now? Yeah. Cheese, what's up, what's up, buddy? Lauren Babb, what's up? How are you doing? How are you doing? Let's see.
Red Bull and vodka?
Red Bull and Sprite. Is that what you said?
Vodka and cranberry juice.
Well, don't drink that live. That's not good. Okay, let's see. What do we got over here? Some of the comments. Have you guys taken investment out of? I haven't taken anything out of anywhere. No. And let me explain, Holmes. And you might not have been talking to me, but I'm going to explain it anyway. I see somebody new in here. I don't know who this is. EAAA 34. What's up? What's up? How you doing? Hit the like button if you don't mind. It's free, even if you don't like my country accent. Just hit the like button. We appreciate you. Thank you. I called your name out. EAAA 34. Thank you for being here. Anyway, let me explain why I haven't pulled anything. All right. This is my idea of the crypto cycles. Okay. Nobody looks at it this way. If you guys want, I can put it on my personal page and show you kind of some of the ways where I chart out, macro style and all the cycles. So for example, if you look at the cycles and the links that it took to get from top to top or bottom to bottom, it doesn't matter. Okay. The first cycle, short. Okay. The second cycle was a little bit longer. The third cycle was a little bit longer. Okay. Now the 2021 top, if you were just to imagine, okay, that there wasn't the Alameda stuff, there wasn't any problems there. They weren't shorting and selling their entire bags, losing money and dumping on the whole market, but still losing money somehow. If that didn't happen, then, the top would have been somewhere around November, like it was the actual 69K top. So if you look at it in a larger macro sense, every cycle has gotten a little bit longer. I will show you the percentage of how much longer they've gotten and how I come up with that. So you can say, no, I'm stupid, or you can just understand what I'm saying and take it into consideration and, don't do anything about it or do everything about it. That's your choice. But the way I'm seeing it is, if that's the case, this cycle is going to go longer than last cycle. And if you look on last cycle, it was 3 years, 10 months, if you count November as the top. So if we go a little bit longer, you're looking at, another 3 to 5 months, very possible, so I mean, that would make the top January, February, March.
If this economy does what I think it's going to do, you're absolutely right. But a lot of people will think we're crazy.
But that would make the top January, February, March of 2026. So there's a very good chance that happens. Who knows? What's up, Matt Ryan? I see your picture.
Uh-huh.
No, he's watching the show live somewhere. Look, that's a good picture. Just because you're watching it there, that's fantastic.
That's a great picture.
We appreciate you. What, did he send it to you too?
Oh yeah, I got the same one. I got the one with me holding my drink in the air.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, see, look, that's just cranberry.
Yeah.
But yeah. A Canadian Pilsner. You know what? I don't drink much, but when I do, I like to have myself a Killian's, a slightly amber lager, maybe a little darker, but not so much going towards the Guinness side of dark. But I do like a couple of those. On occasion, I might drink one or two.
My favorite is Kentucky Mule.
Is what?
Kentucky Mule.
Well. But yeah, Holmes, I'm not selling anything because at the very minimum, I believe the top is somewhere around October next year. I mean,
here's my opinion. If you're going to sell anything right now, it better be worth your while.
Yeah, you better need to buy something because you're gonna kick yourself later. You're gonna be like one of those little people that can kick themselves in the forehead. Yeah, you're gonna be trying to do that just to get the pain to go away because
we're not going to war. There's not going to be a war. The stock market's going to pump. The crypto market's going to pump. Regulation's going to be taken care of. Everything is on our side right now. There ain't shit to worry about.
Yeah. I mean, absolutely. Well, I mean, we'll have to see when everything comes into play, because there definitely will be some things going on that are going to play in the macro fundamental world, whether it have to do with regulation or, you know, people fighting and doing bad things with weapons, you know, things like that. It's, you know, but here's the deal. You got to look at the upside and what's going on, what's going to, you know, what's the positive thing in the background that's going to make people ignore that stuff, because you've seen that, you've seen that, you know, you've seen, yeah, you're right, Holmes. Like, you know, there could be horrible things going on, and the market just pumps and everybody just ignores it because they're making money. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. What's up, Prince of Blocks? How you doing, man? What's up, Franco? I see you. How you doing, man?
I watched Franco's podcast the other night.
Oh, you did? I didn't even have a clue, man. I was probably busy working on Moon. There's so much stuff we're doing in the background. We're revamping the website a little bit, updating it, because there's a lot of different pieces that go with this huge multifaceted ecosystem. So, you know, we're putting in some of the campus info pages. We're putting in the event hall pages, you know, for info, so that way people can, students can come in and get the info about what's going on. Educators can come in. They can actually apply and submit their curriculum if they want to. If they're a student, they can apply, you know, to join classes. They can look at what's going on and choose what they want to do. So we're adding all that. There's also another really cool thing that you'll notice when you go to the website, moonboiinc.com. The landing page looks a little different. It's some eyeballs, pretty cool eyeballs too, but they go to different places. One of them goes to the website. It'll go straight to the website. And the other one is going to somewhere that we're not going to mention right now, but it is coming, and we are building, and this is going to be huge. This is going to be one of the big things that a lot of businesses and companies try to outsource, and they have to pay thousands of dollars to start these things. Okay, if you kind of can get my hint, wink, wink. But we're going to be doing this grassroots style, just like we've done the entire project, and it's working. We've gone from $2,700 market cap all the way to $319,000 market cap, and we've come back down. All the Jeets have taken their profits. Now we have our holders that are bringing in all the solid people that they know, because holders know holders. Solid crypto people know solid crypto people, and they normally don't bring in junk, and we appreciate you guys for that. But yeah, we got a lot of new stuff coming, and just keep an eye on the website. I'll post things in the Telegram as they're coming out, but you know, it's there's a lot going on. We're handling a lot.
Very simple, slow and steady. The turtle always wins.
Yeah, and at some point, you're gonna see that turtle. And I don't know who's going to put on the hang glider on the back of his shell, but he's going to take off at some point, and he's just going to be chilling.
Called
Turbo. Well, there's already a Turbo the turtle, though. Is that what it's going to be? We're gonna have a turtle as our mascot with the moon painted on his shell. Wouldn't that be all spiffy? That look nice. But yeah. So what are you guys doing? What's going on with you guys? Fairground, Lauren, Franco, Tim, Prince, Alvin, Ryan, what are you guys doing? What are you guys up to this week? Have you guys been working? You been doing any trading? Are you just DCAing, or are you waiting on a pullback to like Holmes said, to maybe buy some dips? I mean, all that's a good thing depending on the scenario and your relative sense of comfort, I guess. But absolutely. Fairground been drinking beer. Man, you're always drinking beer and counting your chilies, aren't you? You're always drinking beer and counting chilies. Oh, man. Lord have mercy. Anyway, this guy's not in here, but I do want to recognize somebody that has been helping us for the past few weeks, work out any bugs, walking us through some of this paw chain deployment and launch. Pajoka. If he comes in here or you see him in Moonboy, it's Pajoka, Pajoka. If you see him, give him props. That guy has been helping us. He woke up at 4 o'clock in the morning the other day because we're in the United States and we're 3 hours apart, and he is another 6 hours away from us. So he woke up in the middle of the night to help us. He actually stayed up until 2 one night to help us, and he's probably going to wake up sometime this week and help us once they finish their stuff on the back end to get us deployed completely in there and be able to load our liquidity. He's probably going to wake up in the middle of the night as well.
And I want to add to that shout out, bro. Okay, I don't promote a lot of other tokens on here because it's not my way of doing things. You know, I want people to be successful. I don't care what they buy. I don't care who they're involved with because it's none of my business. But I will promote Paw, their token. If you've got a couple $100 just to drop and to let it sit, I promise you the next bull run you will make a killing because I'll just brag. I hold 350 billion tokens. Part of that was a purchase to go towards the onboarding process, but I've already doubled my money on what I've put in, and it's crazy. Mm-hmm. It's unbelievably crazy. So if you've got a few $100 and you want to buy yourself 3, 4, 5, 600 million tokens and let it just sit there,
that is your choice, not financial advice.
Choice. No, but I'll promote them all day long. Their process, their program, their platform, the guys that work for them. I will 100% give them all the props right now.
Yeah. I second that because they're in the beginning phases like we are. They have a huge ecosystem and a lot of technicals in the background, just like we do. I'm not even going to say whether who's got the higher level of technical difficulty on the backside, but we both are in that same boat. We have a lot that we have to accomplish. We're not going to rush through it. Where we were so cheap buying Moon, in the past couple months, the people that got in do understand. You guys are already up, and that was small bags. So just hold those. There, trust me, things are coming that you're gonna be shocked and amazed at. One thing you're probably gonna be pissed at is you're gonna need Moon token to up the ante inside of the metaverse, whether you're playing games or if you want to pay for classes or do any of this other stuff. You can immediately exchange your other tokens inside of the metaverse and our Moon wallet for Moon, and you can access it all right there. But what if you bought it before the metaverse came out and you just held, and then you had things to give away to the kids in your family that like stuff like that? I mean, come on, dude. That is absolutely amazing. Look, okay. Here's the deal. I just want to tell you, I bought about 5 million, and I put them in it's called my gift wallet. Okay, I'm not selling them. I'm not at all. And this was a couple months back, but the reason I did it was this. Okay, I have a few kids in my immediate family that are video game people, and they have VR, and they do these things, and so when this comes out, the amount of money that the 5 million tokens are going to be worth, if I give them 10,000 tokens, they're going to look at the dollar amount inside their wallet and go, holy bad words. They're probably gonna cuss in front of their parents and get in trouble. But I'm just saying, that's what I'm doing. I literally bought a $5 million chunk, put it in a wallet, only to give away to gifts for kids in my family. And maybe some of their friends, if they've got VR friends.
I did the same thing. I got $5 million put aside for each of my kids.
Yeah. Don't do as I do. Don't do as I say. Just take note of it and make your own decisions, because none of this is financial advice. But I will tell you one thing. I've ran many a business. I know how to do it. And dude, we're setting everything up so deep on the backside that it's going to be crazy. It's going to be amazing. Like we're setting this up that we are the first layer of the Great Pyramid has to be the strongest layer. Just letting you know, we're building the first layer of this. So, you know, when we even get close to the top to launching, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy. See, Fairground in there drinking beer and talking about his chilies. And talking about his damn chilies.
I'm gonna add to that. You won't see us talk on our platform and brag about how we hit a certain level or what we did, or, you know, because at the end of the day, we're humbled. You know, both, and I'm going to put this out there, both Mike and I are in different positions than others. And, you know, we just choose to be humbled across the board and keep a lot of stuff close to heart, opposed to brag and throw out there. And because at the end of the day, when you do that, it creates hatred. People look at you differently, and it's just not worth it at the end.
Yeah, and I want to mention this. Like, if you see some of us execs or some of the Moon team that are actually working with us talk about how good this is and how good our wallets are looking and blah blah blah, it's not because we're bragging about our wallets and our money. We're bragging about how this is going to play out with this business and this metaverse. Like, dude, I am so excited. I can't stop smiling. And I just got a text. I'm not going to say from who, but you know who you are. He was like, don't forget to mention how much this technology will change in advance. Because by the time our kids, not my kids are grown. By the time my kids get in there, the amount that one Moon token is going to be ridiculous, because everybody's got to use it on there. And the technology side of it, here's the thing. Sam knows, Ghost knows. I've mentioned this many times, because I've got plans for the next 10, 15 years. The further out I go, the more vague they are, so we can hone them in once we get to that point. But we're not just talking about writing this code and opening this metaverse and have people go in there and play these crappy little pitfall games or the worst little, you know, wolf running through the woods, and it's the cheapest game ever, but you pump it up like it's the best thing ever. You guys know what I'm talking about from 3 years ago. But like, that's the thing. That's not all it's going to be. We have ideas and plans for the hardware side of it.
Read your damn text message.
Who are you talking to like that?
You. I was told to tell you that verbatim.
I just read my text message. Oh, I didn't read it all. By the time my kids are grown, and then when I have grandchildren, it will be like Back to the Future. Okay, right on, dude. I mean, it's gonna be hot. He thinks these tokens, just by the time his kids in the next couple years, I guess
I want the almanac.
He's talking about 500x maybe at the end of this run. That's what he's saying. This is not me. It's not me. This is somebody that knows what we're doing, and somebody that's on the Moon team.
Hey,
I'm not going to mention
you know
who.
What? I don't care about any of that. I just want the almanac. That's it. I want the sports almanac from Back to the Future.
Look, here's the deal. I want that too, but I don't want it for the same reason Biff wanted it. I want it so I can put it in a glass case and say, yeah, I got a time machine. And that's all I want it for. Because look, like I said, I dumped my whole bags into the bottom of the market. I could sell everything right now, not have to worry about anything, and disappear. Nobody would care. Nobody would know. Nobody would know what was up, and I would be happy for till the end of my days. Okay, bull market's not over. A lot of this
hasn't even started.
Exactly. A lot of this income that me and
Ghost prepping. We're just prepping.
A lot of this stuff that me and Ghost are building right now is actually going back into it, like the $250,000 that we've already worked out that is coming from the CFO side. He's paying for the Kennedy Space Center trip for multiple classrooms, and they're going to have to win a contest for it. So it's going to be like absolutely crazy. It's going to be nuts. Look, Ryan, there's nothing wrong with Pitfall in 1983. I loved Pitfall in 1983. I even liked it in 1987, 89. But now, that's not what we're building. That's not what we're building.
Speaking of building, did you see that they're making a Ready Player number 2?
Yeah, they've been look at that game. That movie takes so long to make. They started making that before they even released the first one. Like, they've already sweat, man. Here's the thing. Okay, you know how he got his bodysuit. Now, I didn't really get inspiration from that. That just reminded me of some things. But like, I watched The Lawnmower Man and things like that back in the day.
Was a great movie.
The really cheesy like movies like that. But they look cheesy now, but they were great. But here's the deal. If you put on goggles and you have 2 controllers in your hand, basically it's like you're watching a TV up close playing the Wii. That's cool. I like that. It's fun. You get a good virtual reality experience in there. That's fantastic. But in the next 2 or 3 bull runs, what we plan on releasing and introducing after the metaverse comes out is our own hardware line that specifically lines up with the Moon Boy ecosystem. Because like I said, there's an exchange in there. There will be a Moon wallet that you automatically receive when you sign up in the metaverse. You know what I mean? And you know, we want to release things that people haven't done yet. I mean, the fingertips to where they connect on the back side of the hand to just a little Velcro bracelet. Like, they already have that technology, and we can create our own. It's not proprietary. We can create our own, and that's part of the plan. We want to have full immersive capabilities, and it's gonna get better every single year. We're not gonna give up. This is,
speaking of getting
dude,
better,
I'm so pumped about this. Like, I'm pumped. I can't get over it. Like,
getting better. We about to break 4 trillion market cap.
Are we now? Well, yeah, we hit an all-time high market caps this week.
It's at 3.97, and the market's moving right now.
That's fantastic. If anybody's got any trades ready to go, you might want to watch the market, see what's going on, keep an eye on that stuff. Last Man on Earth, Amber, that sounds familiar. Is that? No, that's not the same movie. God, what was that movie? Tell me, anybody in the chat, does anybody remember this movie? Okay. It was a guy. He was a teacher. He was moving away. All his teacher friends came over to wish him well and have a glass of wine and smoke cigars or whatever was in those cigars with him. And he started telling them stories, and turns out he was 40,000 years old. What movie was that? They came out with a part 2 as well. What movie was that? That's what that reminds me of when you said Last Man on Earth. I don't think it's the same. I don't think it was the same. Oh, I think I know what you're talking about. It was a comedy, and he found a woman in there. I think I know what you're talking about. So what are you guys talking about in the chat? I haven't been looking. I've been all pumped up about this getting launched, Liquidity on Paul Chain and all that stuff. What are you talking about? Hey, look, Fairground, you never know, dude. You never know. I'm gonna put that over there. You never know. There could be a chance. Look, dude, they already make electronic organs. Almost every organ in the body, they already have them. You see them on sci-fi movies, but that's just the BS. They already have them. As long as you can keep your brain straight and don't get too drunk and eat too many crumpets, you should be able to replace things, especially with crypto money. The Man from Earth. Damn, Ryan, that's it right there. The Man from Earth. They have a part 2 as well. Absolutely. Dude, that movie is boring to some people because they sit in a damn room most of the time, all talking together. But if you have any kind of imagination like I do, building this world, that this metaverse world that is going to see the background on our screen. Imagine that similar style of I'll just give you a hint. Imagine that. Anyway, dude, this is going to be absolutely crazy. This is going to be absolutely crazy. But like that movie, it runs your imagination crazy. I mean, I love it. I love it. Yeah, crypto money is going to open more doors than you can imagine. What is that? Is that an echo of me? Somebody turn that off. Wherever that is. Anyway. But yeah, that's the news for this week. I mean, we've been working on getting this done. Once we get this done, things are going to start rolling a little harder on the volume side, because we're putting in a big chunk of liquidity into the Paul wallet to allow for all these chains to right. Yeah, I was about to mention the open house, but for all these chains to run on and people to be able to buy stuff, we had to put a lot of liquidity in there. Had to have Paul and Moon, and we have to combine them in equal dollar amounts and put them in there for that. But yeah, look, the open house, we're yes, like that's just number one. That's just phase one of what we're building. And when we get to our own, this is still going to be there. We're not getting rid of this. I'm going to have a team running specifically that part of it, because when I say we're putting our hands in everything, I'm serious. This is something good. But yeah, our it's getting a lot of interest. That you're absolutely right. Sam's been posting some of the I don't know what it's called, but where they say they're interested. But yeah, there's hundreds and hundreds of people. I think the last one is 600-700 people that are interested in coming. And the cool thing is, we're running it for a month. We're not charging anything. The only thing you have to do is we'll give you the links and let you get in there. We're not charging anything. We just want you to walk around inside of there, see what we've built, and we're giving you examples in all these. There's 50 classrooms. There's 50 different concert halls, different place, or excuse me, 2 event halls, but each one of those event halls have 50 personal booths that you can bring your groups of friends in there. So we're giving you ideas and examples of what we're actually going to have in there. We're going to have live concerts. You can buy your own booth where it's just you and your group of friends, or you can sit in the big area where there's this huge, massive TV and have a few friends in there. Whatever you want. There's going to be classes that you can sign up for through the website and in the metaverse. You're going to be able to sign up there, but you really go in one of the stores and you click on the link and it goes straight to the website. You can search through our classes. The educators can search through what they think they might want to, do. They can look at what other people are doing and kind of get ideas. Yeah, Sam says 657 registered interested in going. But hey, look, we still have a week to go, but 657 people? We don't even have that many people in the Telegram. I am pumped about 657.
Come on, let's hit 1,000.
I am pumped. Hey, look, we're going to. I mean, look, if anybody is in here from that world that Samantha is a huge, well-known part of, we appreciate you. Tell all your friends to come check us out. We have one entire month of free examples of what we're going to be doing. We're going to show you how to do these things. I'm going to show up. We're going to run the show live in there every Sunday. So if you're in VR and you don't want to just hop on your computer and you're already there, hey, portal on over. We'll be there every Sunday night at 6 Eastern. So, but yeah, we have so much. I was about to say it, man. Holmes, stop reading my friggin' mind, man. Every time I go to mention something, I literally turn this way and I am about to say it, and I see Holmes like, you need more ANAs? Absolutely. We've got some coming. Now, here's the deal. Do understand, between me, Ghost, and Sam, in a week's time, if you combine all the people that message us for marketing, you would easily top a few hundred. Okay, in a week between all three, you would easily top a few hundred, and they're all different. Some repeat, some are aggravating assholes, but most of them are different people. A lot of them are scammy bots. A lot of them are telegrams where they pay to put bots in there, and then nobody actually shows up and nobody buys your tokens. So we have to vet these very hardcore. Ghost has to vet them. And then
I'm working on doing something on X towards the end of the month. But on AMAs, I personally have not liked some of the results that we have had.
Yeah.
So because a lot of these guys are only in it for the buck, and I am not going to throw away $2,000 a month in AMAs just because.
Yeah.
So I have decided to vet a little bit stronger, and you better be kissing my ass if you want me to pay you.
Yeah, that's really one of the main things, one of the main reasons why we haven't put any more on the event page. On moonboy.inc, there's an event page. You can go there and there's a schedule. We've got the ones that we already booked out of the way, and we haven't added any more there because they're scammers. They're damn scammers. I'm not going to be scammed. My company, my community, we are not going to be scammed, and everything I can do to make sure that that doesn't happen, I'm damn sure going to do. Prince of Blocks, Moonboy. Are you talking about Moonboy? You talking about me playing with my band, doing some live shows? Is that what you're talking about? If that's what you're talking about, then that's definitely a possibility. I mean, we've got a couple new albums worth of music that's been recorded. Some of them haven't, and dude, I miss playing live. I've been stuck behind this computer desk with 1, 2, 3, 4 monitors working on Moonboy, and at some point I'm going to be able to take a break from that and open up my my Reaper program and start doing some more recordings and some mastering some of the stuff that we've done. And yeah, we're going to get into some shows. I mean, I'm stoked. I'm down for doing some solo shows just because I love playing. I love singing. If that's what you're talking, okay, yeah, that's what you're talking about. Okay, cool. Absolutely. I mean, I have to grab my guitar on occasion. I've got an acoustic. Yeah, not playing that. Not playing that. Look, I don't think I will ever come out with a Christmas album unless I put out a petition and I get a certain amount of votes on it, then I will put out a Christmas album. Other than that,
I made it out of clay.
Yes, we will even do we'll do some Hanukkah songs. We'll do some Kwanzaa songs. We'll do all that. But it has to be requested in a huge fashion. Like, a lot of people got to ask for that. Otherwise, I'm just writing if Fairground is writing voting no. Hey, Fairground, what if it was metal orchestra Christmas music? Because I know you've heard the what are they called? Ryan, what are they called? The metal Christmas orchestra. You know who I'm talking about. They used to play at they used to oh god. Anyway, that stuff is see. You can't just say no. You can't just put a full blanket of no on things. I'm telling you, because with my mind and the talent of everybody in my band, you have no clue what we can do. There are so many songs that we can't put out just because we don't want to, get in trouble. They might blow heads up. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sickening. It's sickening. Ryan's heard a lot of them. Some of them that I can't put out. But anyway, one thing I do want to mention while we're talking about that, I try not to brag on myself or talk about my band, because that's not what we're here for. We're talking about Moonboy, the metaverse, and the company we're building that everybody here, their kids and grandkids, are going to be a part of now and in the future. So that's what we're here for, to allow these people in the future to come back and watch some of these videos and be like, Really? That's where they began? Absolutely, this is where we began. We thank you for coming back all the way back here from all these years in the future to come watch us and see what we started as. Thank you so much. But some Metallica, some Avatar. Is that a band? Or are you talking about theme music from the movie? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah. Look, look. I put it this way. I am a punk rock guitar player and singer. I have a range that I can move around in, but that's my bass genre that I really started in. My drummer is a straight up double bass metal drummer. Okay, and he's fantastic. People thought he was programmed drums on a couple of the songs that we recorded. You know, like it was really, I guess, so good. People thought it was programmed and not even like actually real. It's perfectly in time. Like, it's so good. And my lead guitarist, man, he's something of a savant when it comes to like throwing down some stuff. Like I can tell him I need this emotion at this beats per minute, and give him 10 minutes, and it's on. Like, that's a whole new song. It'll be done in an hour. Exactly. No, we don't play any country. Like, here's the deal. About 7 years ago, I joined up with one of my buddies. He's a chiropractor. I'm not going to mention his name because it doesn't need to be mentioned. But you know, he's a good dude, and he wanted to, you know, we were in a band before, and we toured around and made good money 15 years beforehand, but he wanted to start this, you know, kind of like a pop country type thing. All right. And I wrote a lot of the music. It turned out to be like country with a punk guitar in it, and it sounded fantastic because I toned down the distortion, but it just wasn't up to snuff. You know what I mean? It wasn't doing it for me. It's not enough energy in it. Holmes, is the open house pushing people towards the Moon Boy project? If so, how is it achieving this? In multiple ways, buddy. I appreciate that question. That's a good one. Okay. Now let's see. One way it is doing that is this. All right. We have a Moon Boy marketplace. All of our partners, and some people that aren't, they have stores. Some of them we've already created. Some of them we're working on right now. Paul Chain, Prevail Token, a couple other ones in the works that already have stores. Some already have stores in there that we haven't actually pushed it yet because we haven't had the open house. First off, that all relates back to the project that we're working on with Moon Boy, because everything that the only reason, put it this simply, the only reason that they would be a partner of ours is because they benefit us while we benefit them in our ecosystem. If they don't benefit us and we don't benefit them, we're not going to work together. But if we do, they're going to have their own store in the metaverse. Links to all their stuff, everything they have, everything, all the information, all the merch, you know, token address, everything that you need to know about that project will be in there, and that will all relate back to us. Those are some of the partners that are going to be in the metaverse that we're building ourselves, and they're going to be a big part of it because, you know, the way Paul works and the way their chain works, we're really loving it. I can't give away any details, but things like that are going to relate back. Another thing is to get people into the Moon Boy metaverse, the open house. What it's going to do is it's going to be the introduction to the one we're actually building. So when we build our own, we're going to have what we have now, but we're going to build it on a massive, immaculate scale inside of our own metaverse with partners everywhere. So people that are here in this metaverse will already know that that is coming. They will already be on the inside. They will know. So that relates in that sense. Another thing is to be able on this first phase of this project in the metaverse that we have now, that we built on another platform, to pay for these classes, to be able to do these things inside of there, to go to these concerts, to do any of this stuff, it all relates back to Moonboy, because you're going to have to, we're running everything through the Discord for token gating. So if you want to buy, for example, if you want to buy a ticket to go see my band, A Message from Mars, play live, for example, we set up mints for NFTs specifically for that. You go buy that NFT with your tokens. All right. It doesn't benefit Moonboy directly when you do buy that, but you take that NFT token, you go into the Moonboy Discord. If you haven't gone, please go join. Sam, if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you throw that up here. I really always forget to tell you to put up links, or I'd forget to do it myself, but thank you so much for doing it, if you would, please. But you take that NFT, you go inside of there in that Discord, you can safely, with the bot that Sam has set up in there, you can safely connect whatever wallet you want. Use an empty one if you want. That's fine. Do that. We don't, there's no scammers here. We don't need your tokens. We don't want your tokens. We want you to be rich. But go into the Discord with that wallet you bought the NFT from, probably on Coinbase. Then you log in. You basically log in through a specific page on the Discord, a specific group, and then you didn't have access to go and watch that concert. It's that simple. It's that simple. You have to go into Moonboy to do it. We will let everyone know multiple steps along the way. Every single step they take, there will be something there with Moonboy to show you what we're doing, what we have now, and what we're building. There will be so much that links everything back to the Moonboy ecosystem. You might get aggravated with it. It's like that new commercial about pie, where they're like, hey, you ever heard of pie? Yeah, you probably have. Because guess what? We put advertisements everywhere. There's always a commercial. But if you don't want to watch those, get pie. Yeah, that type of crap. There's going to be so much in there that relates to Moonboy that lets everybody know. There'll be billboards letting everybody know the next step, what we're doing. Everybody is here. Or excuse me, we are here to tell everybody constantly, once a week, what we're doing, and we're bringing it all back to the Moonboy ecosystem. So everywhere you go, everywhere we are, is where we're going to be telling you what we're doing in the future. So, I mean, yes, Holmes, that's a long ass answer, but everybody will know about Moonboy. We're going to, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane that how many people know, because we're spreading this everywhere. And we launched on Uniswap in July. Here's the thing. The reason we're only at $100,000 market cap right now is because we're building something for the value of your token to increase for. We're making sure that we have something that investors want to get into. You want to be able to buy all these kids tokens right now that you can now have Christmas presents to give away till the day you die. Things like that. We are building it, and now that we have the first phase coming online December 15th for everybody to go check out, it's on, baby. Everything's coming. Everything's coming. I'm so absolutely pumped. I won't stop talking now because I'll keep running on about this, because man, this has engulfed my life, and I'm so happy for it. I'm all day, every day. I can't even get a good sleep schedule because I'll be up 18 hours working on something that I think needs to be done. And I'm so pumped about getting it done and showing you guys. But pieces are coming. We'll let you know everything that we can. Everything that's not listed in an NDA, we'll let you know. And then when it is, we'll let you know then,
If you don't buy and hold and just be patient, that's your loss. That's how I look at it. I'm blunt. I'm forward. I get hated for it and knocked for it, but my mom always said, you can't fix stupid. And if you second guess yourself, the end result's going to fail.
Yeah. Absolutely. Yep. Well, let's see. Oh, wow. Did somebody just, Oh, somebody bought some moon a little bit ago. Fantastic. We appreciate you. Welcome to the Moon Crew, or welcome to a bigger bag, whichever the case may be. But yeah, that's probably going to be about it. ETH is over here pumping. Bitcoin is pumping. We're going to. My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. Absolutely, absolutely. And sometimes those you just spit them out. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I think that's about the show. Every time we get some news, we're gonna line it up, let you know on Sundays. Everything that's coming out new, we will definitely let you know, because we want you in on every piece of this process. We want to make sure that you are in the know. Like Dr. No, is that who it is? Off of AI? Dr. No knows. Anyway, I'm Moonboy. This is Ghost. Thanks, Sam. She's in there running the board. We appreciate you. All the Moon Crew. If I don't mention your name right now and you were up here, I apologize. Amber, Fairground, Ryan, Cheese. Let's see who else we got. Lauren, Holmes. We appreciate you. Sitecoin, thank you for coming in. We appreciate you. Going to partner with you guys. It's going to be amazing. Prince of Blocks, we appreciate you coming in. Keep on talking and asking the good questions, Holmes and Prince. We're going to make sure we give you a good, solid answer, and we're going to make sure it makes sense as well. And that person that came in, EAAA 34, I don't see you, but I remember your number. So next time you come in, I'll see you. I'll see you.
Prison number EAAA
34. That's right. That's right. It's like the little tab that the little piece of paper that Beetlejuice got. You remember? They were serving number 4, and his was 8,436,000.
I just watched the new Beetlejuice. It was all right.
Yeah, it didn't hit like I thought it was going to hit. You know what? It's okay, but it just didn't hit like I thought it was going to hit. But anyway, that's the end of the show. We thank you all for coming. Please bring some more people in here. The only thing that bringing more people in here will do, it will boost Moonboy's vision across more of the planet. It'll boost bags. It'll boost interest. And it'll boost the livelihood of you and your kids and your grandkids if you do things correctly. We're going to walk you through all this stuff. So I'm Moonboy. This is Ghost. Sam's running the board. Thank you, guys. I want you to have a good night. We'll see you next week. Peace out, people.